Not knowing where your child is one of the scariest feelings a parent can have. Today, a Moorhead family is going through that. Moorhead police are asking you to be on the lookout for 14-year-old Danelle Hope Flores. Danelle has brown hair and green eyes. She's 4'11" and weighs about 125 pounds. If you have any information as to where she might be, you're asked to contact Moorhead police. But unfortunately, Danelle isn't the only child to run away from home recently. Last week, 3 other Moorhead teenagers were missing for nearly 30 hours. They have since returned home, but now the community is left asking why. Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall looks into how you can keep your children safe.
Sometimes in our line of work it can be a little different, but being a school resource officer, the kids, they want to see you, they want to tell you, what they did over the weekend, what's exciting and new going on in their lives.
Schultz says her job at Horizon helps students navigate the stress and pressure they feel at school and in their everyday life. But sometimes it's out of her hands.
I think we do have a little bit of that spring fever going on at school. There's not a lot that we can do outside at this point to kind of get our energy out. And I think when you put, 2,000 people or 1,000 students on each side at Horizon, that all that closeness and not getting out during the winter does bottle up at times.
And it's not just Moorhead. Fargo police tell me they had 13 runaway juvenile reports in January and 5 so far this February. West Fargo has seen 13 cases so far this year as well. And each case could result in a dangerous consequence.
It could be something that, they're over at a friend's house and just don't want to come home when they are told to they could have, met the wrong person, and now we don't know where they are.
People will prey on young people through the use of social media. And so, a young person has a terrible day and they go to their social media account and they vent about, nothing in my life is right. That's an opportunity for a predator to jump in and say, I can give you such a better life if you just leave with me.
To protect your kids, experts say communication of all kinds is key.
When it comes to runaways, parents really need to be in tune with what their child is doing. Make sure you know who their friends are, who they're hanging out with. If they say that they're going to do something after school or they're going to spend the night at someone's house, it doesn't matter if they're 10 or if they're 16, make those phone calls.
Even if we're drifting into subject matter that we as parents aren't terribly comfortable with, it's still our obligation to move forward, whether or not we're comfortable, because the ultimate goal is to make sure that our children are safe.
Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
Moorhead police say if a child is hanging out at your home, make sure their parents know as well, because you could be harboring a runaway and not even know it.